Hello everybody and welcome to Light Up Within. It is so great to be here and to be with you all. This is Light Up Within's first video of the year, and I am so excited to share with all of you what's been happening behind the scenes and where we're going and how Light Up Within is here to serve you. Debs, it's so great to have you here. Can you hear me okay? Is everything good on your side over there? Let me know if it's all sound is good. Okay, and I am just going to wait a few moments for everyone to start trickling in. But the main reason why I wanted to have this little connection session is really to share with you all about Light Up Within, where we're going, what's happening, and so exciting, the new Light Up Within Holistic Wellness Retreat Center. Thank you, Debs, that's great. Okay, so I want to share with you that Light Up Within has officially launched its Holistic Wellness Retreat Center. And after such an intensive year last year and having worked with a lot of my clients, one of the biggest themes that really stood out in the year was the lack of support that was provided, but also not really knowing what a client's or your own support system looks like, internal and external. So through working through a lot of those coaching conversations, looking at it from working with a lot of yoga clients, it's all about the Light Up Within Wellness and Holistic Center, Retreat Center, is all aimed at creating a space to heal yourself on a mental, emotional, and physical level. Okay, it's about creating a space for your mind, body, and soul. So all modalities that are going to be used are going to be used to help to create a lot of changes. Oh, thanks, Debs. I can't wait for you to see the live version. But all these modalities are essentially here to help you find an alternative form, but also to create a whole health support system for yourself. And for me to be able to collaborate with a variety of different professionals to provide you with a space where you can really step into your health, wealth, and happiness. And what does that mean? That means looking at aspects such as how you heal your body through food, how we can use our body as a way of a support system. We're looking at aspects such as alternative medicines, alternative remedies, body work, and it's really about helping you grow into this incredible individual and to commune with your soul. So that's what's really exciting about this space. And I want to take some time to really break down, those are really what the retreats are going to be aimed for, is to create these 1 month retreat spaces where individuals will come together and be able to share, but to heal and to really find that internal support system, external support system, and most importantly to develop one's ability to grow their intuition with themselves, with your body, with what your health is communicating with you. And that's what's really exciting. So when we talk about this, when we talk about the Holistic Wellness Retreat Center, what it's all going to be about is these different branches and different healing modalities. So I want to speak a little bit to each of those modalities so that there's more clarity around what Light Up Within offers. Okay, so the first space is self-development and well-being coaching. Now, what is that? This is an opportunity to empower yourself and take back your own control. So I will be there walking the journey with you, but this is for you to help start building your own confidence, to build your assertiveness within yourself, and to make decisions that are aligned with your values and the essence of who you are. Now, studying psychology at the moment and being a professional coach, what I've observed is that looking at psychology or coaching as an individual system can be detrimental. And the reason I say that is because it's important to create a foundation so that that is used as a support system, but it's not used as a crutch. So you don't want to be in coaching for 50 years. You want to be able to gain those tools to work on yourself and to move forward with that. So that is why bringing in the Satchitananda Yoga alongside the coaching is such an important pillar of the process of this holistic wellness retreat center. So I'm going to have some tea with Jean, just having a little break session. This weather in South Africa, I think, calls for some iced tea more than tea. So I would be interested to hear a little bit more about what teas you are all drinking at this time. So alongside that, okay, I'm going to be talking about the Satchitananda Yoga system and how this is an integral part of our foundation and specifically the retreat system. But connected to that is the space of non-medical hypnotherapy. Now, this is another pillar of the retreat space. So you've got your self-development and well-being coaching, you've got your non-medical hypnotherapy. And why is this something that is so important? Is because I've just said it. You don't want to be sitting on a couch for 50 years. What is so empowering about hypnotherapy is it's about creating changes now. And it's not what you see on TV. That is made for entertainment. I cannot make you do things that you don't want to do. Firstly, I abide by a body of ethics. I'm a trained non-medical hypnotherapist, and the focus is about helping you take back your power. Do you ever wonder to yourself, how is it that you keep doing things, but you don't know why you're doing things, that you don't know why you're doing that? It's unconscious to you. And that is what's so powerful with hypnotherapy, is that when you look at our different brain waves, we've got our beta, theta, we've got beta waves, we've got our alpha waves, we've got our theta waves, our delta waves, and we've got REM. So now when we're talking about our beta brain waves, and this is just to give you a bit of a, bear with me, but this is just to give you a bit of insight. But the beta is all about our active, the way that we are in the everyday world, our active, we're stimulated. Then we're looking at alpha, and alpha is that the brain waves which are very much similar to that meditative state when we're daydreaming. Then we move into theta, which is in between sleeping and awaking, and delta is looking at your deep sleep, and REM sleep is a paradox because it's in between that you in this deep sleep, but you also, it's when your brain is the most active. So now where hypnotherapy works is it's about getting you into a relaxed space. So we are going to be working at levels like at your theta levels, where you are in that light sleeping space, because we want to be able to change the way that you are acting, not on a conscious level, but on an unconscious level, because that is where we learn information, is we do things not necessarily consciously, but unconsciously. And that is how and why hypnotherapy has such an incredible success rate, is because it's about working with you, whether it's on smoking, whether it's around confidence, whether it's around stress and anxiety, whether it's around helping with depression. It's not working on your conscious mind, because you might say, oh my gosh, I've tried to meditate 101 times. But if you can see how your mind is so active and so focused on distracting you away from that, it's very difficult to now say, okay, mind, I want to stop being anxious. But you're in this conscious state. So hypnotherapy helps take you down to an unconscious space where you sometimes hear it, but you are in a relaxed space where you can process information. And that is where hypnotherapy can be extremely powerful, and how it can be used alongside the holistic coaching modality. And then speaking to the foundation of the Holistic Wellness Retreat Center is very much speaking to Satchitananda Yoga. Now, when I talk about Satchitananda Yoga is an integral and traditional form of yoga. Now, what does this mean? So, if we have to look at the science of yoga, okay, and Satchitananda Yoga, I want you to imagine that there's this beautiful tree and there are all these branches off the tree. Now, often in you have the different styles of yoga, they'll focus on a specific branch of the tree. So, for example, there's Hatha Yoga, which is the physical yoga with your body. There's Raja Yoga with your mind. There's Bhakti Yoga, which works with your heart. There's Mantra Yoga, which works with vibration and sound, and Nada Yoga. And we have Jnana Yoga, which is all about knowledge. So the thing that is so powerful about Satchitananda Yoga is that it doesn't just take one branch off the tree. It looks at the whole tree. It provides you with a whole system to help you manage your life effectively. And how incredible is that? This is such a gift that we have been given, because often we think, oh, you know what? I'm so stressed. I need to go and do mountain posture, or I need to go do this. That's great, but if you are in the middle of a meeting and you are feeling your anxiety happening, you can work with that in that moment, where if you know how to work with your mind, if you've got tools and techniques where you could say, okay, let me do a process. Nobody will know, but you'll be working with these techniques to help you manage your mind. You feel that you're starting to go into a depressive space. What techniques can you use to help you boost you out of depression? And that is why I'm saying it is a foundation. Okay, it is a foundation to coaching, to psychology, and in order to help you heal yourself. And speaking to that, okay, yoga says we have 5 bodies, and I know I've spoken to you a bit about this previously, but yoga says that we have 5 bodies. We've got the physical body, Annamaya Kosha. This is what we can see. We can see it. It's the most gross body. We can eat, physical activity, okay? And that is why a lot of physical yoga is very popular, because it's with our body. We can see that. Then we have the body of the mind, okay? The mental body. Now that is our thoughts, how we process information. We have our energy body. What is our energy body? Our energy body is, okay, I'm feeling really exhausted right now. I'm feeling really active. It's your energy levels, okay? Then you've got your wisdom body and you've got your bliss body. Your wisdom body is when all of those 3 bodies are intact to help you become more intuitive, to really help you connect and open up to the wisdom within yourself. And the bliss body is really reaching that space of enlightenment, where you've gone through enough purification on a mind, body, and soul level to help you raise on a deeper level. And that is what Satchitananda Yoga does. It helps connect you with those 5 bodies that are within ourselves, and it helps utilize all the different branches of yoga to help you manage your life effectively. And the whole thing is that Swamiji Naranjanandaji, he says that we are neurotic and psychotic. And we come into this lifetime and we've all got our stuff going on. And now can you imagine, you don't know how to manage all of this stuff. You know that you get anxious here, you know, you get depressed. And I'm not speaking about this flippantly, but you know, there's major depressive disorder, there's acute anxiety, there's all of these things. But now can you imagine the gift that you would be giving yourself if you had techniques where you could say, okay, yes, I've got my coach, I've got my psychologist, but I can take power of my life and I can go and do this technique every day. I can go do this mindfulness practice. I can go use the vibrations of sound. Sound helps to vibrate, helps us raise our vibrations so that we can heal ourselves. What do you think? So fear is the lowest vibration. Where are you vibrating? You're vibrating the lowest part of yourself. Where are you vibrating when you enjoy? In your heart, your higher areas of yourself. Now, isn't that absolutely amazing? Dear Cecilia, it is so beautiful to have you here. And I'm so excited. I'm just sharing with everyone the new Holistic Wellness Retreat Center and how Light Up Within is really going to be growing in that space. So I've been speaking about the self-development and well-being coaching, speaking about the non-medical hypnotherapy, and how this is such a powerful technique to get to the problem quickly. And now speaking specifically about Satchitananda Yoga, and how Satchitananda Yoga utilizes all the branches of yoga, helps work with the 5 bodies that I was speaking about, and really provides you with the tools to manage your life. Now, those are the 3 aspects of Light Up Within. Now, what is a little bit more about Satchitananda Yoga, which I think is really important to share, is that it draws from the Tantras, the Samkhya culture, and the Vedantas. Now, it's not about a religion, okay? It's not a religion, but it is about a culture. Now, a true yogi, okay, gurus will say, will have an understanding of the knowledge of the systems. It's not about going to a yoga class one day and then you go into the car and then you get road rage and you want to kill someone. That's not yoga. Yoga is about taking what you are learning and saying, how can I apply this? How can I apply it to myself to help move me forward? Now, looking at the Tantras speaks to Tan is to expand and Tra is to liberate. So what are we doing here? We are, through the Tantras, we are trying to expand and untrap our consciousness. Okay, so we've got this consciousness inside of us that is trapped and blocked by our beliefs, by our thoughts, by all of these layers that we've added onto our lives. So what are we doing through Tantra, the tools and techniques that are part of the Satchitananda system, is we literally unveiling all of those beliefs so that we can expand and liberate, okay? When we're looking at aspects such as Vedanta, Vedanta says that knowledge has an end. Now, what that means is that the duty of a human being, and the belief here is the duty of a human being in this lifetime is to be able to realize the divinity that is within themselves. So to transcend past the knowledge and the mind of, okay, I'm a physical being, that I have no connection out there, but to move into that space where you say, okay, actually I'm one. I can see that divine within myself. And that is, again, instilled throughout the Satchitananda tradition. And the final one is the Samkhya. And this speaks so beautifully about the dualism of life. And when we say this, is that it's about understanding both and, light and dark, positive and negative. You can't have one without the other. We need both and to transcend. And where do we get that from? We get this from, so the Tantras, where does that begin to unfold in the Satchitananda system? Through vibration, through sound, through fire ceremonies, which I'm going to speak to. How does Vedanta start to unfold? It's about the experience of oneness, moving deeper into the meditative practices, really understanding Patanjali's 8 limbs of yoga sincerely into your life. And then the Samkhya culture really speaks to the goodness. Now this looks at our energy systems. What am I eating? How am I managing my life? And this is so great because this is speaking to a support system to develop within yourself. But that is why the Wellness Retreat Center is here to support you with your self-development through coaching, through non-medical hypnotherapy to move past that, and the Satchitananda Yoga to provide you with the foundation to support yourself. Pam, it's wonderful to have you here. Thank you for joining. And so those are looking at the different spaces. Now, I've also spoken to the fact that every month we will be having a retreat space at Light Up Within Retreat Center, and in those retreats we'll be focusing on aspects such as healing your body through food, body work, looking at alternative medicines and remedies, and obviously working with professionals that can help elevate you in that space. So it's all about you taking back your power, okay? And that is really what's so important. And to know, okay, when I'm in this situation, this is what I can do. And you're really helping to grow that space. Now, within that space, I'm going to every month be doing full moon fire ceremonies. Now, these will be in person, and they'll be at the beautiful retreat space where there is lots of space, so it's very safe and it's in nature, and it will really help us elevate. Now, what are the full moon fire ceremonies? The full moon fire ceremonies work on sound. It's about our heart. It's about opening up our heart, releasing emotions that no longer serve us. But it's also about sending through the vibration to people in your life or yourself that are suffering, that are not managing. And we are all vibrations, okay? We are all energy. So those vibrations will carry, which is really, really wonderful. So the first full moon fire ceremony, and why it's so important to do that on the full moon, is because we want to be able to embrace the elements. Okay, we've got the fire, which is the male element, and that is very much towards action and doing, right? And the female form is the moon, and that's helping to balance the male and female externally, the external cosmos, and we want to balance our internal cosmos. So we're creating that alignment, and the female energy is all about what? Stillness, moving inwards. So through the vibrations of sound, through the fire, through the elements, it's all about providing that space of release, opening up your heart, moving to a higher vibration, because we need that more than ever now, is to be in a high vibration, not in fear, not in a low vibration, but to be able to maintain ourselves, okay, and so that we can support ourselves and those around us. And the first full moon fire ceremony will be next Thursday, which is absolutely wonderful, and I'm very excited for that. And it is a 90-minute to 2-hour process, and it will be at the retreat center. So we are still working on getting all of the booking systems up and running on the website, which should be done on Wednesday. But until then, if you are interested to book your slot, just send me an email at jean@lightupwithin.com, and I'm happy to send you more information. Paulo, it is so good to have you here. Paulo from Portugal, what a gift. And this is something that you can just email me with, and I'll book your slot for the session. Okay, so we're limiting it to 10 people. So really, let's take action with that. And now, there's so much to tell you. I'm so excited to be here with all of you. So what else is happening at the Holistic Wellness Retreat Center, and what other offerings are taking place? So I will be giving ozone therapy packages. Okay, so now first and foremost, before we go there, what is ozone therapy? What are you talking about, Jean? What does this mean? Where are we going here? Okay, so ozone really started coming around in the 1700s. And in 1813, there was a chemist and physician by the name of Thomas Andrew. Okay, Thomas Andrew, and he did research around ozone, and what the theory really came out, and the understanding is that ozone really helps to create oxygen. Okay, and then we had Nikola Tesla, that in the 1900s, which began his Tesla Ozone Company. Okay, and the Tesla Ozone Company, that is when they started using ozone medically, and to help people heal through this incredible modality, this healing modality. And how ozone therapy works is that it's about, what it does is it burns up viruses, bacteria, funguses, toxins, or pollution in the body, and it really helps, because what essentially it does is that, and the process that I want to speak to you about is, I will be using the ozonated steam sauna. Okay, and the ozonated steam sauna, you get into the sauna and it raises your body temperature, and it helps your pores open through your raised body temperature, and this allows active oxygen to move into your body. Okay, it enters your body and it moves into your body, and it goes through your blood and into your cells of your body. Now, this is then released in your body through your pores, and the oxygen helps to detoxify your cells. It helps to remove bacteria. It enhances blood circulation. And the incredible benefits of this therapy is really, the effects of this range from cleaning arteries and veins and helps improve circulation. It helps to excrete toxins to increase your immune system, to improve your immune system. It helps eradicate viruses, bacteria, and funguses. It purifies your blood and lymph glands. It stimulates your oxygen metabolism, and it's by being able to, at a certain temperature, opening up your pores, putting the oxygen into your body, and it's healing. And it's incredible the effects that it has on your skin, especially for people that have psoriasis. It's incredible for asthma. It helps improve memory and concentration as well, and it's incredible to really support your system. And I have which I no longer believe I do, but I suffer from chronic fatigue, and I have been using the ozone, and I can't even tell you the amount of energy. I haven't been sick for the past 2 years, and I really believe it's because my immunity is at a level. I'm vibrating at a high vibration, and that is what my hope is for you, is that you are creating a space where you are creating a foundation to manage your life. And ozone therapy is one of those spaces to really help heal your body. Now, we don't go more than 40 degrees when we put the ozone on, and we build yourself up depending where you're at. Now, again, how many sessions? What do you do? What does this all mean? So it really depends what condition you have. So if you have a very acute condition, and research has shown 5 times a week is excellent. If you have a mild condition, 1 to 3 times a week you can do an ozone session. Now, research has come to the standard where it takes about 10 to 15 ozone sessions to help really eradicate whatever's going on in your system to release itself, okay? And then after that, you can go on other oxygen modalities. So for example, there's ozone tablets, which you can take, which is pure ozone that you can consume. And I've also done that, and the research shows it's amazing. I've experienced incredible results. But the starting point is to move through the oxygenated steam sauna, okay? And that is the ozone package. Now, the packages that I offer with the ozone therapy is 5 sessions, 40 minutes, 5-minute sessions, in which during those sessions, it's totally up to you. I could do a meditative practice with you while you are sitting in that space. I could put vibrations of sound on for you. You might want to be quiet, but it's a healing space for you. Now, the second package that I'm going to be offering is the ozone therapy and access bars healing sessions, okay? Now, what is access bars? Now, I love to use the analogy of a hamster on a wheel, okay? And the hamster on the wheel goes round and round and round and round. And that is like our brain. Our brain keeps going around and around and around. And we never actually pause. Even when we're sleeping, our mind's still going. So we never actually really slow down. So what access bars helps to do, and it works on the 32 energy bars that run through your mind, your head, as well as around your head. It works on those pressure points. So it's like reflexology of your head, and it really helps to provide your brain with the opportunity to switch off, for the hamster to get off the wheel and to you to calm down. Okay, so Gary Douglas developed access bars 20 years ago, and the research shows that through these 32 bars that are running through and around our head, it's storing this electromagnetic field, okay, this component. And we have all of our attitudes, our beliefs, our thoughts are all stored there. And this helps to really unclutter what's going on, and it really helps us to think clearly. So a session with access bars literally helps to release a lot of that mental tension. And it was absolutely incredible. I'm trying to remember the neurologist, Dr. Jeffrey Fannin. He did an EEG, and he found that he did research with a variety of different individuals, and he did an EEG with an individual before a bar session and an EEG with an individual after a bar session. And what he found is that the individual, their brain waves slowed down, which is excellent. So they went from that beta active, doing this, into that alpha state. What is that? Alpha state is in that daydreaming, meditative state. What happens in that state? You are more receptive, you concentrate better, you can focus more effectively. And after a bar session, he noticed that people became more receptive, were able to concentrate more effectively, were more focused and more clear with their decisions. And that was research that was done. And then there was another Dr. Lisa Cooney, and she worked with thermometry, and she was looking at the temperature and testing the temperature of individuals that were anxious, that were stressed, and how a bar session before and after, how that individual changed. And the research showed that after a bar session, the individual's temperature lowered because they were more relaxed, there was more clarity. So there was an increase in relaxation and clarity, and a decrease in pain and stress. So that is such an incredible modality of the mind. So we've got the ozone therapy process, which is about the body. Hi Mary, it's so good to have you here. So we've got the ozone therapy package, which is all about the body, okay? And then we've got the ozone therapy and bar session packages, which is about the body and the mind, and being able to give you that whole healing space. And those are 90-minute sessions, okay? And again, they'll be done in sessions of 5. All right. Oh, thanks, Debs. And Debs was saying that she had amazing healing with her eczema with the ozone machine in such a short period of time. And the research behind it is absolutely incredible. So giving you a bit of a synopsis as to what we've spoken about. So Light Up Within Holistic Retreat Center, Wellness Retreat Center, is all about providing you with self-development and well-being coaching, okay, to help you empower yourself, non-medical hypnotherapy to create those changes and to take control back of your life, Satchitananda Yoga to provide you with the foundation to manage your life effectively, and about the science, the full moon ceremonies to help open up your heart. And then we're bringing in the ozone therapy packages and the ozone therapy and access bars packages. And then once a month, there will be a retreat or workshop that will be taking place at the retreat center. And again, it's about providing you with the tools, it's about providing you with the techniques and knowledge from professionals and individuals so that you can really grow into the essence of who you are and really commune with your soul. So that is very much the process of where Light Up Within is and how we've evolved and where we're at. And it has been such a gift to be able to share this all with you today. And thank you so much for your time and for sharing this with me. So before we leave, I'm going to recommend that please sign up for my newsletter. So you go onto my website, www.lightupwithin.com. You can sign up for my newsletter. When you sign up, you'll also get a downloaded stress management process that you can utilize. And I will be sending out an email tomorrow. And within that email, it includes a synopsis of a lot of things that we've discussed this evening, as well as the prices, what you can expect through the yoga classes, the integral yoga classes that will be offered, as well as the yoga nidra and the meditations that will be given, the fire ceremonies, what you can expect, the prices for the ozone therapy, more information about that, the access bars, and it will all be there on the website for you to see. But sign up for the newsletter, it'll all be in that information. And let's sincerely move towards health, wealth, and happiness within ourselves, developing our support systems, and really sincerely communing with your soul. And this is a healing process. It's about mind, body, and soul at the end of the day. So that is Light Up Within Wellness Retreat Center, and that is what you can expect moving through what's coming up this year. And please let me know if you have any questions. Please post question here if you have anything. Tina, Florinda, it's great to have you. Thank you for joining. And this talk will be available afterwards, so take a look And I've just really given you an outline of what is happening with Light Up Within and the Wellness Retreat Center and the mind-body processes to help all of us evolve. Okay, if you have any questions, please feel free to post some questions online. Alternatively, you can send me an email, jean@lightupwithin.com. And if you would like to join for the full moon fire ceremony next week, Thursday evening, okay, please can you send we're looking at 6:30 for next week, Thursday evening. Please can you send an email to jean@lightupwithin.com to book your slot. And that's really about releasing emotions that no longer serve you, connecting with your heart, and creating that balance within. Okay, so it has been a gift to be here with every one of you. Thank you so much for sharing your time, and I'm so excited to share Light Up Within's journey with you. Okay, so have a wonderful evening, and if you want any more information, don't hesitate to contact me. Thank you so much, Debs. Thank you, Delia. Thank you, everyone, for connecting this evening. Okay, well, have a wonderful evening. Bye.